So the Edible Scat fundraiser actually started as me wanting to play a trick on kids and convince them that I had eaten real animal poop out in the woods. So I made some fake deer poop and I put it out by a trail I knew we were going to be walking on. And we went and we found it and I said to the kids, oh, well, does anyone know what kind of scat this is? And they're all nature kids, so they all said, yeah, that's deer scat. Everyone knows that. So then I made up a story about how, well, in the spring when the fawns are still nursing, their scat has a very different texture because they're just having the milk from their mothers instead of eating solids, and so their scat has a much creamier texture, and the best way to tell the difference is by tasting it. And I picked up a piece and I put it in my mouth and kind of chewed on it. And I did this with a couple different groups, so I can tell you there's a universal response of about 5 seconds of no response when their brains can't even process what they're hearing or what they're seeing. And then they freak out. And then I would say, I was just playing a joke, like this is actually chocolate. I didn't eat real deer scat, this is all chocolate. And then they go scrabbling around on the ground trying to get some for themselves. I started experimenting with different recipes for other kinds of scat so that we could talk about the differences of the different kinds of animals. And so we started having various things. And then from there, it grew into the fundraiser that we have now where we make the different kinds of scat and package it up, because if you're gonna give someone a box of animal poop, it should be in a nice box. At Crow's Nest, we run day camp for 6 weeks in the summer, and then during the school year, we run after-school nature clubs where kids come for an afternoon each week to get outside and play and be in nature. We have always said that we never want money to be the reason a kid can't come to Crow's Nest. So we offer scholarships whenever possible for any family that needs them, and the main way that we fund those scholarships is with this Edible Scat fundraiser. So everyone who's purchasing scat is helping support kids getting to come to Crow's Nest.
So I have been coming to Crow's Nest as a camper since I was in kindergarten, all the way through 8th grade. And I've been doing scat since I was in 6th grade. And I continue to come even now that I'm in college. I come back from winter break to help out and volunteer. I love that it's a good cause. It helps young kids go to Crow's Nest, and I just really like the environment, and it's always a blast. My first experience with the chocolate scat was in elementary school when Molly pranked us during nature camp by eating chocolate scat off of the floor of the woods, which definitely shocked us all. She was nice enough to then offer us some chocolate scat. It was a crazy experience, and that was how we were introduced to it, and ever since I've been helping out with it.
We've been doing it now, I believe this is our 13th year of running this fundraiser here. So we wanted to say thank you, first of all, to all of our amazing volunteers, the kids who come back and help make the scat every year. They put in a lot of time and a lot of effort, and also to our customers, because obviously we couldn't run this fundraiser if people weren't willing to buy our boxes of edible chocolate poop.
Thanks for buying scat!